G'day guys and welcome back to AdosTheGreat YouTube channel. So guys, for today's video I'm going to be going over yesterday's football. Now, what a game we had first and foremost to start off Anzac Day. Brilliant game, and it normally is. The Dragons versus Roosters. It was a cracker of a game. Dragons led 14-0 in the first half. Roosters came back, but the Dragons' defense in the end was way too good. Very good game of football. Like I personally think, other than the Rabbitohs and Tigers game, that one was probably the game of the round. Error-wise, definitely better than the Rabbitohs and Tigers. Rabbitohs played pretty poorly in the grand scheme of things, but a very, very solid game of football to kick us off for Anzac Day. But that's not why I'm here. I wanted to talk a little bit about that game because there was a few incidents in there that were a bit how you going, like the clothesline tackle on Ravalawa, from Daniel Tupou. Very bad shot. Tupou will be suspended for that. But the game I'm really here to talk about is the final game of the round, which was Melbourne Storm versus the New Zealand Warriors. And after the game, it got me thinking, like, look, don't get me wrong, and Panthers bandwagon supporters, you're going to hate this. But in my opinion, Melbourne Storm currently are the best team in the competition. I think if I was to do a power ranking as of today, I'd have Melbourne Storm first. And you guys are probably going, mate, you're a dickhead. Panthers are first. They're undefeated. Like, how can you justify having Melbourne as the top of the power ranking, the best team in the comp? That performance yesterday was something else. Like, Storm, I don't know for sure. So let me just have a quick gander at NRL.com. But I believe Storm have only lost one game. Storm have only lost one game, and that was to the Eels back in round 2. No, that was to Parramatta in round 3. They only lost by 4 points, and they only lost in extra time. So, look, it was a cracker of a game back then too. So, Storm only lost in literally it was a tie up until that last bit. They would still be undefeated if Ray Stone didn't score that try. So, personally, I think we've seen better football this year from Storm than we have from Penrith, and I cannot wait. I will be at Magic Round this year. I can't wait for Panthers versus Storm. That is where it's going to separate the boys from the men, see which team is better. But personally, as of right now, the 26th of April, Melbourne Storm for me the best team in the competition. Now they were ruthless yesterday, and I'm trying to get this thing to open again, but I don't know stats wise how many teams have put on 54 points in one half of football, or 10 tries be it. So it could have been 60 points if they kicked their conversions. But they went crazy. Like, I was baffled. It was 16-10 at halftime, and then there was just so many tries in that second half. Ryan Pappenhausen was brilliant. He only played 68 minutes, so huge game from him. Then you had Xavier Coates scoring 4 tries. Cameron Munster was an absolute beast, running for 190 metres. Like, the only player on the Melbourne Storm starting lineup that didn't run for over 100 metres was Felice Kafusi. Like, tackles, the most tackles that a Storm player made was 39. Most of their forwards didn't get over 15. Like, it was remarkable. It was, I'm lost for words. And, you guys might say Storm played well, but the Warriors were terrible. Storm didn't let the Warriors get the ball. Like, yes, defensively the Warriors were shocking, and no NRL team should ever let in 70 points. 13 tries for that matter. So, yeah, look, I can see where you come from. The Warriors did not play well. And statistically, Warriors had 36% possession, but they completed, 73% completion rate isn't great, but it's not too bad either. Like, when they had the ball, they didn't do too badly. But Storm just ran over the top of them in the second half, and just to me, Storm are the team to beat. They're the best team in the competition at the moment. And as I said, the bandwagon Panther supporters, they're going to come at me. You guys know, you guys are going to come at me, whinging and bitching and carrying on. But at the end of the day, I said what I said. Melbourne Storm are the best team in the competition. Look, I wouldn't say by far, but I do think that they're going to beat Panthers at Magic Round, and it could be a bad take. And we'll look back on it in a couple of weeks and go, mate, that was a terrible take. Why the hell would you pick Melbourne to beat Panthers? Panthers are clearly the best team in the comp. Well, I honestly think that a Craig Bellamy coach side, with the talent they've got, the development these players have gone through in such a short period of time. Like, I knew Ryan Papenhuyzen was a great player last year, but the man is on a mission this year. He is just, everything's gelling for Melbourne. They look absolutely fantastic. And yeah, I'm going to go out and say they're the best team in the comp, 100%. Yeah, that's pretty much going to wrap it up. I just wanted to have a bit of a chat about the Anzac Day games. I know it was more about Melbourne, and that's probably what I'm going to title the video. But yeah, awesome day yesterday. Really, really liked what I saw from the footy. Obviously, working at a fuel station, I worked pretty much all day up until the first game. So it was good to come home, relax, and watch the footy. But yes, guys, let me know down in the comments. Do you agree with my take on this one? Or do you think I'm way off? I'd love to hear from you guys. I know Melbourne Storm supporters will more than likely have my back. Some might disagree. Yeah, I think that's going to wrap it up for me. Thank you all so much for your support. Thank you all so much for watching. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Thanks, guys.